we go. Okay, so take your seat. Lots of things to think about. We're going to now, for those of you on the Zoom, you're not going to hear the bell, but you can see me inviting the bell. Listen, listen. The sound of the bell calls me back to my true self. So welcome everyone to the Mindfulness Tree Meditation Community. We never know what's going to bring us here. Hi, Franny. You snuck in. I didn't even see you there. And so we're sending good wishes to everyone, including Donna, who's in the hospital. What a wonderful way to have her present, even though she's in a situation there. So we're starting a new book, ending one, starting a new one. And we're going to open with our opening meditation using part of the Welcome Home meditation that's in the book for chapter 1, and then followed immediately with walking meditation. And I'll give some instruction during that time. But take your comfortable seat as we begin. Oh, and welcome, Paige. Say hi. After we do group discussion, we'll make sure you get to know everybody. And so with the sound of the bell, we arrive in the present moment, settling. And if you haven't silenced your cell phone, I forgot to mention that earlier, please do. Do so mindfully. And by coming to the present moment, just as our author says, we can welcome ourselves home. Because when we dwell in the past or in the future, we aren't present and we aren't in our home. So just take a moment or two to allow your body and your mind to settle and to arrive. And just bring your attention to the posture, aligning your spine from bottom to top, feet on the floor, a dignified posture yet relaxed. You can place your hands on your upper thighs or in your lap, whatever is comfortable. This is the posture in which we fall awake and become present. And we invite mindfulness. Pali word is sati, a noun that means openness, spaciousness, vastness, and curiosity. As our companion, as our dear friend who joins us as we make this journey. encouraging us and supporting us. Noticing the body. For those who have specific concerns today, we send metta, loving kindness, and wishes for health and well-being. But as we notice our own bodies, notice if we bring stories to any medical situations we might be facing. And allow yourself to drop the story and just be present with your body, whatever is happening. Noticing that the body is breathing. Allowing ourselves to be present with the breath, perhaps using a gata or counting the breaths as a way of bringing concentration and focus. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my mind. Noticing the breath as it's present for you. Not forcing it, but allowing it to be on the inhale and the exhale. And even using the words from our book, I have arrived, I am home, on the inhale and the exhale. If thoughts or feelings arise, just use the image that our author gives of sitting on a train platform. And as the thought or the feeling comes, we don't have to get on that train, but simply let it pass. And perhaps bringing to mind another image of mindfulness, of spaciousness, of the vastness of the ocean or the sky or the mountains, and opening up that vista so that mindfulness is present. And with every breath, we bring ourselves back to home. When we come to this place of the present moment that we call home, we might bring to mind those times where we have been welcomed home by a family member or friends, or even a pet that brings warmth and welcome. No need to explain yourself, but simply to be welcomed in. And so, using the meditation from our book, begin by feeling the contact between your body and whatever surface is supporting you. And as you breathe, let yourself rest in this place, yet remaining alert, returning to this moment here and now. And invite whatever parts of yourself that may still be settling, that are dispersed, to come back and settle. Allow yourself to settle right here in your body and notice what is here. There might be tension, relaxation, some pain, some pleasure, or even a neutral feeling. As much as you can, bring an attitude of openness to whatever you encounter without judging your experience or being hard on yourself. And whenever you're aware that your mind is distracted and thinking or feeling, gently bring it back to your body, to what is here right now. And now set an intention to come home to yourself, to be present for yourself. And allow this intention to be for you, not just during our time of meditation, but as you enter into your day and interact with others. Be present for yourself. You deserve this care. You are precious and unique in all the world. And there is no one else who brings the precise combination of gifts that you bring. Allow yourself to arrive here as fully as you can, and welcome the many parts of yourself home. You may already begin to feel yourself settling into the home inside of you, the place of your strength, wisdom, and clarity. A place that is trustworthy and capable of providing you with refuge in the storm. Continue to stay with your awareness of your body sensations, sounds, breathing. This sense of coming home will develop over time. And it may not happen the first time you meditate, but as you become more attuned to yourself, you will find you've been at home all along. If it's helpful to you, you can repeat inwardly the verse or the gata. Inhaling, I have arrived. Exhaling, I am home. And as we draw to the end of this opening sitting, we will just do a very shortened form of the Tonglen meditation. The Tonglen meditation comes from the Tibetan tradition, and it means giving and taking. And what we do on the inhale is we take the suffering of another person, or even yourself, the hurt, the pain, whatever way there is suffering. And on the exhale, we send out healing and calm and goodwill to that person or yourself. So now bring to mind someone who is suffering. It could be Donna, who's in the hospital. It could be another person or even yourself. And so on the inhale, take in the suffering. And then on the exhale, breathe out healing and peace. And this practice can be used at any time during the day. If you hear of some unfortunate news with someone, to breathe in their pain and to breathe out healing, the giving and taking. And as we come to the end of this time, you can continue to do the Tonglen practice as we move into walking meditation, or simply use the coming home, welcoming home meditation of I have arrived, I am home. with each breath, with each step. Whatever serves you in today's walking meditation, I invite you to use that. And before we make the transition to walking, I'm going to share with you a poem by Dennis Warren that is entitled Going Home. Deep inside of us, we are already complete, already healthy, already exactly as we're supposed to be. We are an interrelated and inseparable part of a perfect universe. We have difficulty seeing and feeling and touching and hearing this perfection from years of being told and believing otherwise. Our vision has become clouded, our feelings dulled, our touch numbed, and our hearing faint. We no longer trust ourselves. To cut through this situation and return to our true nature, we need to simply direct our attention inward. We need to sit and meditate. By quieting our minds and opening our hearts, we touch that place deep inside of us that is already whole. Once we reconnect with this source of balance, our life begins to change. We begin to listen to ourselves with care and attention. We seek guidance from within and receive direction. Once we reconnect with this place of inherent wisdom, we begin a journey back home. We begin to trust ourselves. We begin to heal ourselves. And so we now silently transition to the sanctuary for walking meditation. And when the bell sounds, begin. And at the end of the walking time, I'll sound the bell again. Heather's going to stay in the room. So if anybody, your purses or any belongings, she'll be here to mind those.